Everyone is Shade Man Crypto. So Michael Saylor right now is the Bitcoin god, it seems. Right? I mean, he was on it as a CEO of his company, MicroStrategy, adding Bitcoin to his treasury, going on 5 years and counting. Right? I mean, we know his holdings. Okay, I talked about his holdings last time. He has about what 60+ billion dollars in Bitcoin holdings. Okay, I made a vid about him being eventually going to be the richest man in the world. All right, and companies want to mimic him. Right, I talked about GameStop the other night, as you can see here. MicroStrategy 66 average purchase price is 66,000. Right, talk about being king of buying the dip. Right, MicroStrategy owns 580,000 bitcoins as of May 2020 May 26, 2025, averaging 66,000 per Bitcoin. You talk about being well ahead. Insane what this man has done. Brilliant, you know. And of course, that being said, this MicroStrategy's Bitcoin holding bio. Okay, it's different than this must be an old chart from what they posted up here. But either way, the man has a big bag. Big bag of Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, you see here. Crazy, right? But there's gonna be people who are gonna copy. GameStop the other day. I made a vid last night. GameStop wanted to copy MicroStrategy. Okay, you got a lot of these weird companies now. You got Trump Media plan to raise 2.5 billion to buy Bitcoin, and Wall Street is skeptical. Right, when there's a trend, okay, usually there's gonna be followers, and it's not gonna work out for everybody. It's just not, right? It could work out long term if companies can withstand a bear market. But here we go. So Microsoft, look, like they had the Bitcoin conference in Las Vegas this week. I don't know if it's still going on, um, but he spoke there. Okay, but Wall Street is skeptical. Okay, so look, the Bitcoin Treasury play that lifted strategies market cap past $80 billion is now being mimicked by meme stock companies, media firms, and multinational conglomerate. Wall Street isn't buying all the hype. This week, Trump Media announced plans to raise 2.5 billion to buy Bitcoin. GameStop revealed $500 million allocation. I talked about the other day. Tether, SoftBank strikes. Maulers unveiled 21. A Bitcoin native public company expected to launch with more than 42,000 on its balance sheet, enough to make the third largest corporate holder of asset globally. The asset globally. For now, the market doesn't see the next strategy in any of them. Trump Media shares have dropped more than 20% since the announcement. Well, GameStop is down 17%. I mean, GameStop, in my opinion, is already a dying company, right? I mean, the only way they're gonna go up is if they better hold Bitcoin moons to the top. And when it moons, what new? So that's the funny thing with GameStop though. It's like, even if Bitcoin goes on this crazy bull run and GameStop's evaluation rises up, just because you own Bitcoin, okay, so what services are you guys offering? What's new? What reinventions of your company is going to keep you guys long lasting besides being worth a lot of money? Just because your company worth a lot of money, I don't see. I really don't see the value in it. Now, for MicroStrategy, right? They're a software solution company. Okay, let's see here. Um, doing business strategy, American independent company provides business intelligence and mobile software and cloud-based services, right? So they have their bag, they have their hands in everything, so they're going to be here to stay as they advance, and who knows if they're going to get into AI and whatnot, if they're not already in AI. Okay, for now, they don't see the next. Yes, yeah. Formerly known as MicroStrategy has multiplied. Well, it's called Strategy, formerly known as MicroStrategy, multiplied by 26 times since the end of 2022, amassing a Bitcoin stake worth over 60 billion. Maybe the market wanted them to buy more Bitcoin, said strategy chairman Michael Saylor in an interview at Bitcoin 2025 in Las Vegas. But these are short-term dynamics. Over the long term, Bitcoin on the balance sheet has proven to be extraordinarily popular. Saylor called the media's move courageous, aggressive, intelligent, and said the flood of similar announcements makes the global shift in corporate finance. Okay, was there any other Wall Street? What began as a fringe maneuver quickly? Well, you know what? I'll say this though. Michael Saylor is going to he's a Bitcoin maximalist, right? So anytime that people can buy Bitcoin, of course it benefits him. The value goes up, right? Of course. Why would he not show Bitcoin? But I mean, he's MicroStrategy. But he's been ahead of it. So he's the first major company to publicly be buying Bitcoin at mass, right? Now everybody wants to follow suit 5 years later. Could those companies be 5 years too late? While strategy has reaped the rewards of early adoption, still suggests that the market's cooler reaction to Trump meeting and GameStop may stem more from structural financing dynamics than from skepticism towards Bitcoin. So exactly, he pointed to GameStop's initial announcement that it was considering a Bitcoin strategy, which led to a 50% pop in the stock market and tenfold increase in the trading volume. The company has quickly capitalized on the momentum with a 1.5 billion convertible bond raise, a move he described as extremely successful. Trump media took a similar approach. Saylor said those financing methods can create short-term downward pressure, but over time, investors will benefit. Right? I mean, sure. Like holding Bitcoin over the course of his life. At any point, if you hold it for a while, you're going to be up at some point. The problem is that are these companies going to be able to withhold downswings? Right? Short-term downswings, and short-term downswings can be 1, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Possibly, and then before the next cycle, can these companies withhold? MicroStrategy was able to do it and buy during the dip, during the bear market, and accumulate. Are his GameStop, Trump meeting, all these other weird companies going to do the same thing? Right? Can you withstand it while you also need to continue to make money during those lean years? Right? That's the thing. Michael Saylor can take the hit. He took the leap of faith, and he took the leap of faith when Bitcoin was 9, 10,000, 20,000. I mean, he did it. He bought a whole lot of Bitcoin under 50,000, which is why his average is $66,000 per coin. You're not Michael Saylor. You're not strategy, right? Okay, it's like, look, Bitcoin itself, like you said, is fine, but the financial markets is going to put pressure on these companies that are trying to buy Bitcoin, and it's like, oh shit, we need that money. What are we going to do? We already have money in Bitcoin. Oh, you got to sell. You got to sell, right? Because your average cost of Bitcoin is too expensive, unless these people are buying Bitcoin off the exchange, you know what I'm saying, behind the scenes, who knows, right? But for Michael Saylor though, you're not him. He's becoming one of the smartest men in crypto, and at least from the Wall Street perspective side, in the business sector, in information technology sector, to be the foreman to lead the charge. Okay, not all these companies are gonna be able to lead the charge like Michael Saylor, and probably end up flattening out when things get really tight. Shade Man Crypto is out. Thanks for watching.